What if everything around you, every moment, every thought you have, is a part of one unified universe? What if there's no separation between you and everything else? Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's actually one of the most mind-blowing ideas from the 17th century philosopher Spinoza. Stay tuned, because today, we're diving deep into his mind-blowing ideas in the simplest way possible. Who was Spinoza? Okay, let's start with the basics. Who was Baruch Spinoza? Imagine a brilliant philosopher in the 1600s, living in Amsterdam, challenging the beliefs of both the church and traditional thinkers of his time. A Jewish man excommunicated by his own community, that's Spinoza. He wasn't just a philosopher. He was a radical who believed we could understand the universe using reason alone, without relying on religion or superstition. But here's the twist. His ideas were so radical. They were considered dangerous. So dangerous that they were banned. Yet, Spinoza's philosophy didn't just survive. It thrived, and today, we're still talking about it. What made his thinking so mind-blowing? Let's dive in. Everything is God. God is everything. Here comes the big one. Spinoza's most famous idea. God is not a distant personal deity. Nope. Spinoza believed that God is everything. The universe itself. The stars, the trees, you, me, the coffee you're drinking right now, it's all part of God. This idea, called pantheism, was totally mind-bending. To Spinoza, God wasn't some being up in the sky. God is the substance of everything. Think of the universe as one giant web, and everything is interconnected. What does that mean for us? It means you're not some separate entity from nature. You are part of it. And here's the kicker. This understanding changes how we live our lives. But how? Stick around. The power of reason. Here's another game changer. Spinoza believed that through reason we can achieve freedom. Hold on. Freedom. You might be thinking, isn't freedom about doing whatever we want? Well, for Spinoza, true freedom isn't about impulsive choices. It's about understanding the world, understanding yourself, and living in harmony with nature. Think of it as living in tune with the universe. The more we understand, the freer we are. He thought that most of us are slaves to our emotions. Anger, jealousy, fear. Those are all things that pull us away from true freedom. But when we use reason to understand the causes of these emotions, we can start to control them and live with a sense of peace and freedom. Sounds easy, right? It's definitely a practice, but it's one worth pursuing. Ethics. How to live a good life. Now let's get practical. Spinoza didn't just talk theory. He wanted to know how to live a good life. His book, Ethics, gives us a roadmap. In it, he argues that living a good life isn't about following religious commandments or societal rules. Instead, it's about understanding your emotions, developing rational thinking, and living in alignment with the natural world. In fact, Spinoza believed that the more we understand the universe, the more we align with what is, the better we live. The more we live by reason, the more we experience true happiness. So if you ever wonder why things feel chaotic or out of balance in your life, Spinoza might say it's because you're not fully understanding your emotions or the forces around you. But here's the cool thing. The more you understand, the more you control. Emotions. Freedom through understanding. Emotions. Who can avoid them? Spinoza said they control us, unless we understand them. What? Yes, he argued that most people live based on their emotions without fully understanding them. It's like being pulled around by an invisible force. But if you use reason to understand why you feel what you feel, you can stop being controlled by those emotions. This is where Spinoza's idea of self-mastery comes in. Understanding the emotions behind your actions leads to true freedom. Spinoza believed that by understanding ourselves and the natural world, we can reprogram our responses and stop being slaves to our passions. Freedom isn't about escaping emotions, it's about understanding them. Everything is cause and effect. What if I told you that everything you do, every choice you make, and every event in your life has a cause? Spinoza believed that nothing happens randomly. Everything from the largest cosmic event to your smallest decision is a result of prior causes. It's like a giant cosmic domino effect. This might seem overwhelming, but it's actually empowering. It means everything can be explained. You're not just a passive observer, you're part of the chain. Once you understand the causes, you can understand how to act with purpose. The universe isn't random, it's a logical system, and we can learn its rules. Spinoza's legacy, how he's shaped modern thinking. Spinoza's ideas weren't just revolutionary in his time, They've shaped modern philosophy, science, and even psychology. Think about it. His ideas about the mind-body connection, the interconnectedness of everything, and the pursuit of rational freedom are still being discussed today. He influenced thinkers like Einstein, Freud, and even modern scientists exploring consciousness. And guess what? You can apply his ideas to your own life right now. Conclusion: why Spinoza still matters. So, what's the big takeaway from Spinoza's philosophy? It's simple. You're part of something bigger. For reason, you can understand yourself, understand the universe, and live with freedom. If you stop seeing yourself as separate from nature and start seeing yourself as part of it, you'll unlock a new way of living. Spinoza didn't just give us a philosophy, he gave us a way of being. So next time you feel out of control, remember Spinoza. Understanding your emotions, connecting with the universe, and living with reason is the path to true freedom and peace. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more bite-sized philosophy.